Yo, 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 your premiere is starting. Are you there?
All right. So, as promised, we're going to attempt this and see just how well the reception works. So, as promised, a lot of these units out here are for sale and or rent, starting at about $6K. My apartment is there, and as you can see, that's at the end, and I have no neighbors all the way down, none whatsoever. We're gonna take a little stroll and see what we find. Sorry. Here is one of them. There is another one down reception. It goes all the yep, reception.
Yeah. Reception, we lost you there, Will. I see your avatar is still up there, but no audio. You're not muted.
Well, here we go. Back at the homestead.
Jack should be in the background
So,
there, trying to get up.
I was saying, a lot of these places here are renting for about between 6 and 8K. That's pesos for those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Tried to walk around the subdivision, but as you can see, cell signal out here is pretty freaking horrible. So here we are back inside the homestead. I said the name of this, the name of the subdivision is, what's up, Jack?
What's it?
It's Esperanza Homes. And all right. And we are back. Jack, can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. So there's a little bit of a delay. Stay up.
What's up?
Prime, what's happening? Had to mute YouTube. I kept getting a delay.
You're getting delay on your thing because you're on one video and using your phone.
Yep. Yeah, cell signal out here is well, it sucks. It doesn't matter what kind of phone you have, what service you have, just the signal out here is just it sucks.
Poor.
But that's the Philippines for you.
Mm-hmm.
That's living in the province for you.
Yep. Gotta love province life though. Quiet, peaceful. The downside is you're about 15 minutes away from virtually everything. But there is a ton of sorry stores, so you can get by with that. And there's plenty of people here in the subdivision that, well, they like to cook and sell some food. For instance, earlier today I had some curry chicken, and yeah, I wanted some more, but she was sold out. Another thing here in the Philippines that Jack you probably know about, but you know how in the states we have ramen noodles. Here in the Philippines, we got pancit canteen or canton. This shit is good.
There you go.
Yep, cup of noodles.
Cup
There it
noodles.
is. Hell yeah. So the girlfriend is upstairs teaching right now. You might hear her in the background. She is a English teacher that she teaches Chinese and Japanese kids English. It's funny how she kind of speaks some of it
Oh,
too, but
okay.
Hmm.
when she gets to speaking Chinese or Japanese, I just look at her like, yeah,
It's all Greek to
totally
me.
understood
Whatever.
what you said. Totally understand what you're saying. Not,
Listen
but
to Miss Wu Chang playing.
she is teaching me. She is teaching me Tagalog, so that's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Let me see if I can do. Here we go. All right. Now that I am back on the laptop. So yeah, folks, this is my first live stream. Basically gonna tell you guys what I think about the Philippines so far. I've been here just under 90 days, and I love it. Even with the downside, you got to take the bad with the good, which is, transportation around here. Basically, everybody has trikes or motorbikes or scooters. I will be getting a scooter soon. Um, Unless I find a great deal on a trike, then I'm gonna buy one of those and put a car audio system in it, like the one I posted in the video well, a couple of weeks back. That was pretty lit. I don't care what nobody said. That driver was high on something because you don't just listen to reggae and just be that mellow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
This
Medicated.
is round.
Oh,
This is
what's
round.
up?
This is round to 30 years since president. Otherwise, he'd be going, leaving this earth.
Yeah. Yep. That is absolutely correct. All right. Hi, Marianne. Just saw your comment.
Like we should bring the comments up here on the page.
Yeah, let me.
You know how to do that?
Yeah, there we go.
Hey, Marianne.
Marianne, what's happening? All right, so you guys can forgive me. This is actually my first live using StreamYard, so I'm a noob. That's okay
Welcome
though.
to the club.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
What's your favorite? The pancit. I love these things. These are actually pretty awesome. They taste really good, and they come with these little packets inside. Little seasoned
Mm,
packets, some oil, and I'm assuming this is soy sauce.
yeah, it is.
Yep.
I just mix it together like,
Yep.
regular ramen noodles and call it a day.
Yeah, they're
I don't
nice.
even use I don't even use those. I just use the seasoning packet.
I'd eat four packets of those.
Ooh, wow.
I actually have to calm down on them because I'll eat two of those at a time. Um, yeah, I'm in the Philippines, Marianne. I'm actually in Cebu right now. Every month I tend to go back and forth to Angeles City to do the visa extension, that kind of thing. Which I'll be back there in what, a couple of
Someday.
days, Sunday or Monday, one of those 2 days.
Have
I'll
you
probably
been
just
to
move out
Japan?
there.
I thought about it. I thought about it. It's funny. I know more about Angela City and Pampanga and that whole area than I do here.
Well, you got a great tour guide, Daryl.
Tony Anderson, what's happening? Long time no see, brother. And of course, Roger and SB Vlogs is in the house. What's going on? Just out here in the province, chillaxing. Yes, I am currently in Cebu, just south of Naga City. It's quite nice out here. Quiet, except for um, all these random dogs that just every so often, instead of them playing, they get to fighting, and I'm just like, what? What the hell is going on?
Welcome to the Philippines.
Yep.
Hey, hey, I tell you what. From what I heard, if those dogs was out in certain areas of Thailand, what they call them. What's the term? Gogi.
Doggy.
Does that
Hey,
translate to dinner?
have you got any chickens close by? Roosters?
No, absolutely
You're
not.
lucky.
Thank
You're lucky.
goodness.
You're lucky.
I mean, we got the dogs out there that like to go crazy all the time, but you know,
You got any
there's
cats out there?
a few cats, mostly just dogs.
Hmm.
I'll be back. I'm going to make a coffee. So I'm going
All
to
right.
make me morning coffee as it's still,
Yeah,
well, it's midday now.
I'm gonna be doing the same
Uh, I'll
in a
be back.
little bit.
I might as well make me a coffee too.
Get you some of this here instant, boy. Wow, 10 dogs. Holy crap, that is a lot.
My neighbor's got seven,
I mean,
seven and counting.
see, nah, I can't do that many dogs. One is enough for me, but at the same time, oh, I prefer fish, low maintenance. Although I would prefer a, yeah, I'm kind of up in the air. I like saltwater tanks as well as freshwater tanks, but when it comes to the type of fish I like, they're all saltwater. I personally like to have a shark in a tank, but that's just me. I don't do snakes at all. Nope. I will shoot a snake in the head repeatedly or chop him up. Nope, I don't do snakes. I don't even want to be near them. Black coffee, yeah, that's actually pretty good. I actually had some a black coffee when I was at the Tokyo airport flying when I was flying out here, and it was really good. I ended up buying like four of them. I don't know how much caffeine was in it, but I did not sleep the entire, what was it, 32 hours in travel. I didn't sleep the whole time. It was great. A husky and a Labrador. Labradors are cool. I love huskies, but I always felt as though huskies are supposed to be in colder climates.
Hmm. I've seen a couple here. I'm
Like,
like, those don't belong in the Philippines.
right, like they belong in some place like
Alaska.
Siberia, Alaska, but I guess they get used to it.
Not no tropical weather place.
Speaking of dinner, I had some chicken earlier. I kind of want some more, but I don't feel like going to the store. So, what I do have as a substitute, this shit is addicting.
Hmm.
Although, although I was
It's
told
not healthy
that you got to
for
be careful. Yeah, just like ramen noodles. And someone said something about it being able to give you UTI or some craziness. I don't
you. Can
know.
give you cancer too.
Oh well, that's just like anything else you eat. I mean, especially the food in the U.S. It's loaded with preservatives, and it you got all kinds of stuff in it. But I love to eat. Like for instance, matter of fact, I know what I'm having for breakfast: fried eggplant. That's exactly what I'm gonna
Hmm.
have for breakfast.
Yep, sounds kind of good. Haven't had that in months.
Yeah, it's hot here. It's 7:17 at night, and it's still like 85 degrees outside. Feels more like 90, but it's all good. It's not raining for once.
All right, got my coffee.
Matter of fact, I ain't gonna do it yet. But yeah, the Philippines is awesome. I love it here. So much peaceful, quiet. The culture here is absolutely amazing, and the people are just as amazing. I mean, like I go walking outside, and some of my neighbors they'll speak when if they're not shy because a lot of them are shy. And I actually was told by one of the girls that runs the one of the Sorry Sorry stores. She's like, at first your complexion is just like ours, except you're just a whole lot taller, and I have a pointy
Hmm.
nose. I was like,
Has
I
anybody
just
asked
thought,
you? Has anybody asked you? Do you play basketball?
yes, actually, I had a motorbike driver ask me that one time, and I was like, no, never played basketball. I was more into the marching bands, and I played football for one season, and I damn near broke a kid's neck, so I gave football up and went back to marching bands.
Yeah, I was in a marching band in high school.
I don't mind the rain. I love the rain. The rain is peaceful. I'm still trying to figure out the rainy season here in the Philippines because I keep hearing so many different stories. Oh, it starts this month. Oh, it starts that month. But then I look at my buddy's live stream and it rains every single day in Balibago.
I don't think it rained today here.
Not yet. Not yet. I'm actually uh, waiting to hear back on a major job offer from the Department of Veteran Affairs.
Mm.
That's the only reason I haven't started remote work yet. but it is coming soon. Now, some people might wonder, what don't I like about the Philippines? I guess that's the big question.
The bugs.
There's nothing. The insects. That's about it. That's about it.
You see
I
those big
mean,
giant spiders about as big as your hand?
you mean camel spiders? I have seen camel spiders before. Trust me, that shit is
Or
not something you want to see.
huntsman spiders?
No, all the spiders I've seen so far were like really small.
Mm,
I
like
did, on the other hand, see a flying cockroach outside. I was checking out another unit, which oddly enough, like I could literally go out my back door or go out the front door, open up the unit next to me, and just go walk around because all of them are just wide open. The doors are all unlocked. I stay. You know what? As a matter of fact, I'll do that tomorrow. I will go inside and take a video of the units because they're all the same. They're all brand new, just got finished being built. Um, the subdivision's been around for about 4 years, but they've only just recently finished, like within the last month. Because when I first moved into the subdivision, this section of units weren't even done yet. Like they were still putting up the windows.
the thing I hate about the Philippines is this
Brownouts.
freaking
Brownouts.
brownout.
Yeah, that's why my
I
live
gotta switch
stream was
over to
delayed
data.
from yesterday because, well, they were working on the power lines and the internet lines, and then somebody did something and messed up the internet lines. So nobody in the subdivision had internet. Power was intermittent. It would come on for a few minutes. You're like, oh yeah, cool, the power's back. Crap, no, it's not on again.
Wah wah
But
wah.
that's okay because the one thing I love about the Philippines, which I wish I'd have known about this in the States, these little guys right here, these little solar
hmm
lights are absolutely amazing and they're cheap. Oh my God, are they cheap? Like 600 pesos on Lazada. And they're stupid bright. Like, it makes no sense for it to be that bright. Has Comes with its remote solar panel that I got hanging out the window. Works great.
Just go
But
plug it in my.
again, that's about the only thing I didn't like about the Philippines was the insects. Some people say, "Well, what about the poverty?" Let me tell you something. I personally drove down under one of the bridges in Angela City where another guy, I'm not going to mention his name, did several videos um, down there. And that was probably about the worst I've seen. Again, didn't bother me simply because I've been to Africa. I've seen some stuff in Africa that, well, let's just say when people use the term "it's hot as Africa out here," that's what they were talking about because Djibouti, Africa, it's hot, and some of those living conditions are just outright just you couldn't imagine. I'm not going to paint that picture for some of you guys because you know some of you might be sensitive to things like that. Just let you use your imagination. Worst living conditions possible. I'll put it that way. Worst living conditions you can imagine.
I've seen on other people's vlogs, up in Manila, down in Naga, uh, pretty tough.
Yep. What I did learn though recently was there basically for Filipinos to join the armed forces here, basically their parents has to either be A, be rich, or B, have some sort of connection. They can't just up and go to a recruiting office and say, hey, I want to join the Air Force, or hey, I want to join the Army. They just can't. That was a shocker to me because I didn't know. But I guess that's just whatever it is, what it is.
It's strange. It's just strange. But when I heard that a number of years ago, I was close to come back. I thought anybody could join the military from whatever background. As long as you got a clean record, you're fine. You can get in.
Yep,
I guess they want
that's the
to.
truth.
Yeah,
Hey, it is what it is, I guess.
I guess they just want educated people or something.
I don't know. I stay out of I stay out of it. I just learn about it. Kind of do one of these. That's interesting. And leave it alone.
I mean, put it this way: you can join the military in the United States at 17. 16 if your parents sign you in.
No, it's 17.
Is it 17 with your parents and then 18 on your own then? Okay.
Yep, yep.
Thank you for clarifying.
Now, I've been ordering stuff from Lazada lately, and Lazada's a trip. Let me tell you, Lazada is a trip because they'll say, "Oh, so your package will arrive between the 16th and the 19th." Okay, but on the
And up
15th,
to
I'll get a
10 p.m.
notification. No, they haven't come that late. Actually, it was about 8:30 the other night when they came to drop something off. And I was just like, wow, that's kind of late. But apparently, I wasn't the only one here that was getting stuff.
One
But
day I had
yeah, like they'll,
one day I had
huh?
a 9 p.m. garbage truck come by. I'm like, what?
Speaking of garbage trucks, that brings me to something else I just found out yesterday. So yesterday, I went to take the trash out to the dumpster. They don't have a dumpster there off the back on the side of the basketball court anymore. They moved it, and now they have everybody putting their little black trash cans out front, and they're just going to come by and collect it. I'm just like, cool, works for me.
Hmm.
Yes, I have tried Shopee. Here's what I've learned about Shopee. Not a single one of my US cards will work on Shopee. They will not accept it. However, they do have a cash on delivery. I prefer to pay for stuff up front. That way I don't have to worry about if they show up early or whatever, having to, oh crap, hold on, let me run to the store or whatever and get cash, or let me go G Cash, you know, the lady at the sorry store and then go grab the cash for you. I don't want to have to deal with that. Pay for it up front, so that way when it arrives, bam, I have it. Although I'm still old school, I prefer to go into a store physically, put my hands on the product, look at the box and everything, and then bring it home.
Black
Hey,
coffee.
UPS has come late to his house before. UPS.
wow. Actually, I have seen some brand new UPS trucks running around, and I was like, where's FedEx?
Hmm.
But
They're
no,
there
UPS.
somewhere.
There's DHL out here, I think.
Yeah, there is DHL, but the ship through DHL is you want to take off an arm or a leg. Take your
Hmm.
pick. Like I
It
just
took
got a
about
notification
300
from
pesos
LBC.
to ship this. I shipped one of these,
Wow.
the microphone set, to Michael. 300
Hmm.
peso.
And that's not bad. Could be worse.
but was that shipping was like 129 or 139 for two of them. Weird.
Yeah, I just got a notification that, well, my first two Belly Buying boxes are on the way to Cebu. The other three apparently just left the U.S.
Jeez.
Oh shit.
You've been
So
here
I'm not going.
almost 3 months.
So I'm not going to see those boxes until November,
Makes
maybe
sense.
December. So that'll be like a personal Christmas gift to myself, I guess. Yes, I would do an unboxing because hmm, there's only three things that I'm waiting. Technically, five things that I'm waiting for out of those last three boxes: my chocolates, my seasonings, and two laptops and my Xbox.
Well, at
I
least,
need to get on
like,
some Call of Duty and blast some things.
well, for Christmas you'll have games to play.
I mean, I got them here on my laptop, but it's not the same.
Yeah, compared to a big 50-inch TV screen,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
ain't the same.
No, I sold my. Actually, I had two. I had a 60 and a 58 inch. I sold my 58 inch before I moved out here, and I
Be like
gave my
Jack.
60. I gave my 60 inch away.
Well, you can always get one there
Exactly, because I
hanging
was
on
not
the
taking
wall.
it. I was not taking the chance of shipping it here, and then I
Nah,
get it, and something's broken. I don't care how much padding or whatever you do. Nope, I wasn't taking that chance.
nah, it's cheaper to buy one there.
Yes, it is.
They receive follow.
Hollow blocks in their boxes from Lazada.
What?
Wow. So apparently, Tony said that he saw another vlogger channel where he received hollow blocks in their boxes from Lazada. That
Jesus.
sucks.
Hollow blocks in the Bella County box. Hey, Dice. Oh, he's on these Evan Williams because he can. Oh, good. Fair play to you, Dice.
Drinking Evan Williams because I can. I know that's right. I know that's right. When I get back to Angeles City, I'm getting me some Jack Daniels and a big bottle of Coke. And I'm going to drink me a Jack and Coke.
Hey, do you remember when you were flying over there and you were up
They
in.
ordered a sound bar and then they ended up getting the hollow blocks instead. Oh my God, I would be so pissed.
What the trash?
No, somebody ordered a sound bar. Tony said somebody ordered a sound bar and they got hollow blocks instead.
Oh no.
Yo, that's crazy. That is insane. I would be pissed.
Have you booked your flight for Sunday?
Hell no. You know I'll do all. You know I always book my flights last minute. Although this time it's going to be a round trip versus a one way.
You're going to pay more for that now.
Saves
Your price
money.
would have gone up.
Yeah, well, comes with the territory.
Be less of a hassle like last time.
Yeah, yeah, I need to go check out Sullivan's Irish Pub. That place is lit.
Hmm.
And by the way, for everybody that don't know, TTKD 2022 is going down. It's going down.
Next month.
No, October.
I thought it
Beer
was.
Fest.
What's on in August then? He's promoting something in August.
Now that's something else.
I thought the TTK thing was August.
I used LBC. I was going to
Right.
use Forex, but that would have required me to drive 2 hours to Jacksonville to drop the boxes off. I wasn't making 3 trips to Jacksonville. LBC was local, so I just dropped them off there. I actually dropped them off at a Filipino store, and they shipped them out for me.
Mm,
Yeah, it's about right, but it takes about 3 months. Takes about 3 months. Like I said, my first two was already en route to Cebu. They would have probably already been here, but the ship that they were on got held up in Singapore because of port congestion. As you could about imagine, port congestion is virtually everywhere due to COVID.
all right. Yeah, I'm just looking at Daryl's advertisement, 24th to the 29th of October.
Yep,
Right.
TTKD is going down.
Yep.
Oh, that's interesting. Y'all should plan that. Y'all should totally plan that. I know me personally. When I get back up there, I'm going to the Irish pub and I'm going to get me some of them fire wings. Or them wings ass. Whew.
Hey, Daryl, you better get some.
Mwah.
Hey, Daryl, you better get some extra wigs in for Will when he comes up on Sunday.
I mean,
'Cause
Dice knows
Tuesday-
anytime, every time I go up there, I always get wings from the pub. Get me some wings from the pub, and then I get me an S&B. Sit out front, eat them wings, or if it's in the morning, I get some sisig, you
Mhm.
know, and
That's
chow
the one
down.
thing I won't be going for the seasick. No,
Really, it's so good.
no.
Yep. Now, the one thing I have not actually tried yet is lechon.
The John, is that what you're
Yep.
saying, Will?
Yep. Lechon. That is the
Ah, you have to
one
get
thing I
some
have not
John.
tried yet. Live life, love, and laugh. Just chillax. Absolutely.
Yeah, Tony. I think it's about 2 blocks from Walking Street.
Yes, it is actually around the corner from Walking Street.
Yeah, 2 blocks
Sullivan's Irish Pub. It's a few blocks
down.
away.
Isn't it down past Walking Street?
Depends on which way you're coming from.
Well, if you're coming from the MacArthur's road, MacArthur's, isn't it? You passed Walking Street, and then Daryl's pub is on
Yeah.
the right, 2 blocks down.
Yep. Yep.
Right. Yeah. So if you're coming from MacArthur's Avenue onto Walking Street, 2 blocks down on MacArthur's is Daryl's pub.
And the areas that and the streets that's around Walking Street, we call it the Trail of Tears.
Hmm.
Yeah, you see some pretty interesting things. Some pretty yeah. I'll leave it at that. You see some pretty interesting things and interesting people,
To
as you
say
can
the
about
least.
imagine.
To say the
Yeah,
least.
to say the least. I mean, it is definitely worth going to hang out. Like I've been to a couple of different bars there, just simply to have an iced tea because I love drinking iced tea. So, and I might, depending on the time of day, I'll either have an iced tea or I have an S&P, one of the two.
Mhm.
But yeah, I will be back in Angela City within the next couple of days. And this time, there's quite a few things I got to do. quite a few things I got to do. Well, as we all know, one, I got to do this whole visa thing again. Um, but there's a couple of establishments that I want to go and check out just to just to check them out because I've been out there. I don't know 3, 4 times. Haven't actually gone inside any of the clubs there, so yeah, I'm gonna check some of them out.
Might as well while you're there.
Exactly.
And you got Daryl chauffeuring you, so you're all good.
Either that or it's yep, definitely gonna do the 6 month. I think it's like 10,000 pesos or something like that to do it
Is
for
that
six
it?
months. I don't remember the exact amount. I don't care. I'm getting it done,
Well, at least the
and I
girl,
also
all
get
you
my
have to do,
ACRI card.
all you have to do is just hand in your paperwork to the girl at that office in the agency
Actually,
and get.
I don't even have to do that. I just give her my passport. She already knows what I'm there for. Like that's I literally will just say, you know why I'm here. Here you go. See you in a week. That's
That's
That's what I did the
that's
last
what
time. I just was like, here you go.
that's what I'll do when I'm over there. Um, when I come over.
Because see, I can't get an SRV right now because I am not 50 years old. So I have to do this whole tourist visa extension thing for 36
You're
months
only
and
a
then take a
baby.
visa run, do a visa run, and I'm gonna go to Singapore because I keep hearing wonderful things about Singapore, and it's only a freaking puddle jump from the airport, so from Cebu. Speaking, I'm sure you guys might have just heard that there was a motorbike that just went by, but a few days ago, um, there was a checkpoint set up, and they confiscated over 30 vehicles for either registration not being right or having improper lighting or whatever on them,
No
whatever,
insurance.
no insurance. I'm like, wow, that's a lot. And then I'm thinking, how did y'all manage to confiscate these vehicles? Like, I wish I would have been in the area to get that on video, but apparently it was pretty bad. But again, when I get my motorbike, I'm gonna have a reflective vest and a as colorful as a helmet as I can find.
Yeah.
And I
Well, I
always
mean,
wear and I always wear sneakers so that way if, when LTO officers or the cops see me, they see you. They ain't got no reason to stop me.
hmm
And,
well,
and, and the funny
I've
thing
seen you
is,
driving around with Daryl anyway. So you guys wearing those reflector.
looking like we work at a construction company or something. Hey, but we go past checkpoints all the time, and they don't even look at us. They see us and they go on about their business.
hmm Well, can't miss you guys on the with those
And I tell you,
vests.
I'm gonna get a Honda Beat, and if it comes with one of them halogen headlight lamps, I'm changing it immediately to an LED. Sorry, folks. Yes, I know I could see 6,000 miles down the road and then possibly into the future, but I like LED lighting because it's bright and it's dark as hell out here in the province. Like the main road out here, there's no street lighting. So you go flying down that road if you want to. You might hit a person, a cat, a dog. You might run off the road. I mean, you need to be able to see. It's not like we're out in the city where everything is lit up. Here in the province, things are a lot simpler, a lot quieter. The only downside to being in the province is things close a bit early.
Mm.
So, like for instance, the other day I wanted to go. It was like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, and I got dressed and was getting ready to go down to Chow King. I wanted some chicken. Yeah, I'll eat chicken 7 days a week. I don't give a daggone. You can blah, 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 all day long. I will eat chicken till I'm blue in the face. But I get dressed and everything, and yeah, come to find out, Chow King was closed. And Grab doesn't work out here. Grab is not available out here.
Oh,
What we have out here is called Food Panda, which is kind of the same thing. However, I haven't seen a Food Panda. The only place I've seen Food Panda was downtown, which is about 15 minutes away from here. So, all right, Tony, thanks
all
a
right,
lot.
Tony.
Appreciate you stopping by.
Take care.
We
Have a
just
good
up here
one.
chillaxing. I'm gonna make some of this here in a minute. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get some water going for that.
So what's up, Jack?
Not much. Had to go upstairs and grab some seasoning for his chicken. I'm gonna make on the grill. Ended up falling up the stairs. That was fun. He said I'm breaking anything this time.
You rushing? You rushing?
Mm-hmm.
Don't be
Gonna
rushing,
season up the
Jack.
chicken
Be rushing.
and go grill it
Yo,
for
Gonna
until
oh,
we
be
got
no
done.
time.
Mm-hmm.
oh my God.
Have you got the
So
grill on?
yeah, I got the stove on.
No, I was
Um,
talking to Jack. He's doing some chicken. I said, has he got the grill
oh,
on
I need
outside?
to get one made. I need to make one, a smoker rather.
Yeah, your man Marcus, he's got one hell of a smoker. See that
Yep.
big one he's got at the house?
Mine's though, I'm gonna make out of a 55-gallon drum.
You're gonna make it yourself with what? What tools have you got?
Me make a smoker. I don't know how to make no daggone smoker, but my
Right.
neighbor does.
All
Mm-hmm.
right.
My
There you
neighbor
go.
does.
I want to get a file cabinet.
You want to get a file
But
cabinet?
Yeah, you could turn a file cabinet like a 4 drawer one into a smoker.
I didn't think the material would be strong enough to do such a thing. But okay, that
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
works.
I see a lot of YouTube videos about that. I'm like, okay.
Okay.
Funny thing about YouTube, I one of my, as a matter of fact, I don't remember which box I put it in. I still have my motorcycle riding vest, and my name was actually YouTube in Central Florida. Everybody on the bike scene knew me as YouTube because my motorcycle was basically a super bike. It's a Suzuki Hayabusa. It's a Gixxer 1300. This was the first gen, so it was unrestricted. It will do 200 miles an hour. I can personally vouch for that shit because I ran off on my cousin going down 528. First, I ran off on him, jumped up the 165 from 90, jumped up the 165, holding it, look in my mirror. He's way back there. I'm like, all right, cool. 170. I look in the mirror. He's coming up on me. I'm like, oh, hell no. Downshifted 2 gears, hammered it. He passed me on his ZX14R at 204 miles an hour, and I was still at 199 and just hit 200 miles an hour
Dang.
on 528. I want one of those bikes here. However, there's no road. Well, okay, there's a couple of highways that you could possibly get up to about 150 miles an hour. I highly do not advise doing so because there's road construction out here, and the highway sometimes will shift from one side to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Like going to Subic Bay, the highway literally will go into the other side of the highway, and it's just one lane going in each direction for a while, and then you shift back over to your regular side of the road. Yeah, if you're doing 160, 170 miles an hour, good night. Good night.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I learned how to ride my motorcycle from watching two short videos on YouTube. Both was from a guy in Georgia. He was demonstrating the motorcycle safety course, and the other video was him demonstrating the counter steer. So about a week later, I went to a dealership in New Smyrna Beach. I sat on the Gixxer 600. It was too small. Sat on the 750. I looked like I was riding a rolling thong because at the time I was 200 or 320 pounds, give or take. Sat on the 1000. I was like, nope. Every time I hit the throttle, this thing's gonna wee. And then I sat on the Busa and was like, okay, I can't just ping pong this thing between my legs. Like this thing got some weight to it. Traded my Mercedes in for it. It was a '89 190E from Germany. I traded it in for the bike. The bike was basically brand new. It only had what 3,400 miles on it. The previous owner was a 70-year-old man who never rode the thing.
The heck?
Never really rode the thing. Bought it brand new in '07. I bought it in what 2012, 2013. Only had 3,400 miles on it. So before it was stolen, uh, I ended up with 13,000 miles on that thing. 14,000 miles on it. And I only had it not even 6 months.
Wow.
I put some miles on that thing. I would get bored in the middle of the night and be like, you know what? I'm gonna go for a ride. Pshum, see ya. Which is exactly what I'm gonna do when I get a motorbike here. I wake up 2 o'clock in the morning.
Mm.
I can't sleep. Pshum, see ya.
So watch
I
out for
might
the
look.
vehicles with no headlights on.
Yeah, yo,
That
oh
bugs
man,
that crap out of me.
yo. Let me tell you, I have seen motorbikes, trikes, even jeepneys with no lights on them whatsoever, and I'm just
Hmm.
like, whoa, that sucks.
It's nice in front of my house because I got a brand new speed bump put in, and people just bottom out, and a couple of people falling off, or they're stalling out because they don't know how to downshift. Just stall it out.
All right,
I've
I pushed out, I pushed out your life to the gang. So whoever it isn't here, Maria, Simon, Gear, um, all of them anyway.
Is Professor awake?
No, his light's not on, so
Mm.
I'm not gonna
let's
ring
see
him
if,
and wake him up. Here's Maria. Maria's in the background. Hey, Maria.
what's
Hey, Maria.
Welcome
happening,
to Bill's first live. He's
where
getting all the
is
trade. The YouTube
Professor?
train.
Yep, I'm about to call Professor right now. I don't care if he's
You
asleep.
gonna wake him up? Good luck with that. Ooh.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon.
What up?
Hey, you awake yet, shipmate?
No, hell no, it's 1:43 in the morning.
I'm serious.
I just got up, man. I had to go in the living room and sit on the couch to get my feet because I can't lay down. So I slept in the couch for about an hour, woke up, came back in here, and went back to sleep.
Ah,
Told you he was asleep.
well, we are all alive and was like, yo, where's the professor? So I said, I'm calling.
This
Hey,
nigga's crazy.
I'm the one that's crazy. I'm the one that did the live at 7
Oh,
freaking o'clock.
I told you he'd be asleep.
I'll be up in about 2 hours.
Roger that. We might still be up here.
My,
All right. Get some sleep.
my,
Later.
Later on. I told you to be
I
asleep.
don't fuck around. I don't fuck around. I will call. I don't give a damn what time it is. I will call somebody.
Is he going back to sleep?
Yup. He said he'd be up in like 2 hours.
5 o'clock. It's 4:55 in the morning.
My bad. Hell, 4:55 in the morning. I was just falling asleep this morning at that time. I was just falling asleep.
That's why I don't. That's why
I wasn't
I
doing
don't
another live
call
last
them
night, but I
first
couldn't
time
do it.
till 3 or 4
Yeah, I
o'clock.
wanted to do
I'll
mine.
give him a call
I
then.
wanted.
But my time.
Yeah, I was gonna do it yesterday, but between the power outages and the internet that went down because someone did something with one of the line. They messed up one of the main line or something in here. Whatever. Ooh, my water's hot. Hang on, I got to go make my cup of coffee. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Nope. I'm fine. Just doing the live. Trying not to
Hey
cut the man
guys,
handle.
what's up? You're up in the office in the boudoir, probably.
Hmm.
Don't worry about it.
So you're doing the chicken on the stick?
Oh no, no. Right on the grill. No stick. I got tongs.
Gotcha. Don't mind Will. He's not. He's not. What? Don't mind Will.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've got me coffee
See with
in
it.
my
Look at
work
look.
in my world's famous Sullivan's Irish Pub mug. Yes, indeed.
Hey, look what Dice is talking about you.
All good, all good. I ain't there yet, but I will be.
No, we don't mean that. All there in the head.
Oh, well, I mean, hell, I'll be the first to admit it. They were like, "Are you crazy?" Yeah. The fuck?
I sent
Good
Kiko.
morning,
I forgot.
Luz.
I sent Kiko. There's Kiko. I sent Kiko a link to here because I'm
See,
sure he didn't have
see,
their.
I don't just have PTSD. I have PTSD. Whee!
Hey Kiko, how's it going, man?
What's happening? They give me 100K. I'm buying the damn pub my damn self.
Kiko makes Daryl think of food.
Shit. I'm always hungry. I can always go for some food, especially some chicken. I ain't turning down no chicken.
Kiko, man, is that meat or veggies? Uh,
I like I like my meat and potatoes.
7 o'clock in the morning where Kiko is. Is it 7? I know you're 5 hours. No, it's 8 o'clock in the morning where Kiko is.
Something.
Um, Will, can you drop the link
Yeah.
for Kiko? You should drop your phone one. Just are you using that for your audio?
Nah, heck no, it's actually muted. Hold on. Copy.
Because you can only have six on the panel here.
Yep. Let me
You
drop.
know how to pin that. You know how to pin that
Oh,
thing at the top. Your link.
nope. Hold on.
Okay.
Actually,
See the
yes,
three
I
little
do.
dots on
There it is.
YouTube.
I got it.
Yeah.
I did.
So if anybody comes in, then you don't have to drop the link all the time. They just click on it. There you go.
Let me boot.
There you go.
Now.
Made it.
Hey, Kiko.
Kiko, what's happening?
Hey, Kiko.
Good morning. Good morning. Where are you at, Will? Outside of Cebu, or
Yep. I am south of Cebu City, about 30 minutes, not even 30 minutes, like 20 minutes south of Naga City.
how's everybody doing?
Good.
All
Pretty
good and
good.
yourself?
Good. Good. Been busy.
You going to the gym?
Yeah. Golfing. Going to the gym. Running my kids around. All three of them have jobs.
So you're the Uber
Uber.
driver.
Sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes.
You're doing a Ronald. Uber
Two,
driver.
2 out of 3 of them drive themselves, but the youngest one
Oh,
doesn't.
okay. So how's the weather over there today?
Hot as all hell.
I know that. I was asking Kiko because I know what it's like in the Philippines.
It's probably going to get maybe mid 80s maximum today.
Mm.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm up in the northeast, Pittsburgh, so I missed most of that real devastating heat the last couple of weeks.
We're 64 here.
Wow, that's perfect.
If it got 64 degrees here in Cebu, let me tell you, that would be interesting. No, I'll tell you what would be interesting for the Philippines to get a blizzard.
A
I
lot of deaths.
That would be
someone's
interesting.
someone has told me that Baguio City has seen snowflakes before.
Shit.
That's
Baguio
interesting.
City, yeah, at that elevation. Yes.
Up in the
That's
mountains,
right. That is
yeah, I
pretty high
guess.
up there.
But I wouldn't have thought they've seen it down below anyway, because it's tropical country. So I was watching one of Finn Snow's. Well, he released a video today on. He had problems with his first land, so he's just bought. He's in the preparation of buying another piece of land, or he's already bought it because it was filmed in the past a month or two or whatever. Because he said anyway. Also, he's bought into a yacht that he's got coming over from Europe. That's been he's him and Sherilyn are going over to. They're doing a thing up in Manila in August, and then he's flying over to wherever the boat's being built, and he's bringing this mega yacht back to the Philippines for. And his boat is already booked up for next year, basically, for the whole bloody year.
Look, I used to manage a marina in Port Canaveral. Let me tell you, boat don't stand. Do y'all know what boat stand for?
Yeah,
Break
Boat
another
stands for
thousand.
break out another thousand. But when you got a yacht, it's break out another 10,000. I literally watched a guy
mate.
have a water maker installed on his boat, on his yacht. 35 grand. I also seen some of these guys come down to my fuel dock to take on fuel. 10 to 13 grand
Dang.
before taxes. Before taxes.
I To be honest with you, I don't know where Finn got this money, but he's doing it with another guy. But he's in partnership with him, and they're calling the boat Gypsy. It's been in the the boat has been in the building process for the last 2 years. So this is going
Hey,
back.
I know
Where
I
the
know
hell
a
did you
guy
get the
who,
money
who had
from?
an
Did
80
we
foot
make it?
yacht. He had an 80-foot Bayless built, and it took about a year and a half, almost 2 years to build. So yeah, rumor has it that boat was about $15 million to build, but it's a Bayless. Bayless, just like Spencers, are ungodly expensive.
This,
And the teak wood that is on these sport fish yachts, because that's what kind of yachts they were. They were sport fish. And there's some sailboats that we call sailboats whistle pissers. Um, I'll tell you why they call them whistle pissers in a minute. But the maintenance that goes with taking care of teak wood is insane. It's a constant thing. But whistle pissers, the reason they call them that is because some people that have smaller sailboats, they'll put a whistle inside of their fuel tank, their fuel fill tank, and the more fuel you put in there, the higher the pitch of the whistle to kind of let them know, hey, it's getting full. When my coworker told me that same morning, we literally ended up having it was like a 30-foot sailboat come up to the fuel dock to take on fuel, and I put the nozzle in, I start pumping, hit the switch, and it starts whistling, and I'm just like, is this a joke? Aston Kutcher, come out. I go to the fuel bar and I'm like, Aston Kutcher, where you at? Come out. Because I'm thinking this is punked or something.
Hmm.
And then I'm looking up and down up the dock and I'm just like, okay, I know for a fact that there's at least 5 guys that are on their boats right now that are going to come out and try to see what in the hell is going on. Surprisingly, nobody did, but it was still hilarious. I'm like, what the? This is unreal because we literally just had that conversation like not 10 minutes before this guy shows up to the fuel dock. That's hot. There we go. All right, just drinking some coffee. So, is it just me, or does anybody else get on TikTok? Not to post videos, but to just to watch the videos.
I don't. My friend keeps sending me TikToks, and like I don't even watch it. Sometimes my phone gets all messed up.
Let me tell you, I was watching TikTok videos for 5 hours today, leading up to this live stream. Maria, yes, I have decided to get a vehicle. As a matter of fact, I am in the process of trying to get a Honda Beat so that I can go around town. I'm going to get a phone mount so that way I can shoot video from the bike. I can guarantee, I can guarantee that I am going to get myself lost almost intentionally and hope my GPS works.
It'll run out of
Or
data.
just, yeah, there is that. But oh well. As long as I can remember, as long as I do it during the day, I'm fine. If I do it at night, well, it'll look like a Jeff Dunham comedy skit. So, did you have a good day? Nope. Yep. Shut up. Yeah, TikTok is one of those. It's fun. It's kind of funny because some of the videos on there is pretty interesting. For some strange reason, I keep getting these videos show up on my page for of people cooking random stuff. I don't know why.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean that's the beauty of getting a motorbike and going riding around town to basically get lost. I'll just be driving and be like, "Hey, I wonder where this road goes." Ew. 2 hours later, holy crap! So this is what the southern tip of Cebu looks like. Cool. Turn around, go to the petrol station, fill the bike back up, drive my behind back up.
Mm-hmm.
I
How long you
mean,
been
they
there?
only hold. I have been here what, just under 90 days. The 7th
90 days.
of August will be 90 days.
So you got what? You got to renew a visa or something. What's the first one good for? 60 or 90?
The, no, the first one was 30, the second one was 30, and now this one's my third. Um, no, correction. This will be my second extension,
All right.
and I'm
So
gonna
they
go for a
charge
six
you.
month.
Okay. And how you've been there a while now? I know a lot of expats are concerned about how to get the money from the states. Is everything okay? I mean, you just wire money to yourself. Is that the way a lot of guys do it?
That's one way. I bank with USAA, so I can, they know that I'm here. As a matter of fact, when I was just last time I was in Angela City, I had to call them because the security department thought my card was compromised, and I had to verify some transactions. That what happened was I bought load from Lazada for my phone on two separate occasions. And even though I went in the app and approved it, they still was a little suspicious. So I simply called them. I was only on the phone with them 6 minutes, verified the transactions. Card works perfectly fine. Um, Now, to send money to yourself, you can use a service like Western Union. I've used Western Union and Remitly. Actually, I use Remitly to send the money directly to my Gcash. Now that Gcash finally verified my daggone account, it only took them 29 days to do it. But I can send money to myself directly from Remitly into my Gcash and then use my Gcash for random stuff. There's a sorry story here that I can cash out, but I can't cash out no more than about 1,000 pesos because they don't carry that kind of cash on. And typically, when I do cash out there, I buy a bunch of stuff, so it works out. Now there is a fee for using those services, but it's all good.
3%.
And looks like we
If I
lost
cash out.
Jack.
Oh
There you
hell.
go.
Hold on. Wi-Fi.
We feed. And yep, he's gone. And he's back. At the stream.
Damn.
No, that was my fault. I double clicked the button. So, like I said, I actually have an agency that I use for my visa extensions in Angela City. It's called Omega Travel, and I'm going to. That's who I use.
Mm-hmm.
And for those who want to use the
And for a
cardboard,
small fee, they take care of everything for you.
yep. I could have left my passport there with them and just had them do it, but the problem is I had to fly back to Cebu, and even though it's a domestic flight, I didn't want to have to deal with, oh, well, where's your passport? You can't just operate on your driver's license. And I was like, nope, I'll just come back. Evan Williams is 500 pesos. That is insane. Yeah, Simon loves his Evan Williams. And as a matter of fact, I've cooked steak with Evan Williams.
Hmm?
What?
So good. Yeah. Matter of fact, I used to work at a restaurant called Legal Seafoods. That's right. The name of the restaurant is Legal Seafoods. And back when I worked there as a lawn chef, I was on the grill and saute stations. We used to joke around because it was in Short Hills Mall in Short Hills, New Jersey, a very high end mall where they actually had a Bentley parked inside of the mall. It was like $350,000. But we used to joke around and say that you take your woman to Red Lobster when you're trying to have an intimate night, together. You take your woman to Legal Seafoods, you plan on proposing because a kid's meal was like 20 something bucks.
Hmm.
And then right across the hall from us was Tiffany Jewelers. Then upstairs was Dolce& and Gabbana, Armani Exchange, Gucci, Prada, and a bunch of other places. And the only stores that we could actually afford to shop in was FYE. Go figure.
I haven't heard of that in a while. I think they're all probably closed by now.
No, they're still around. Very few of them, but they are still around. Radio Shacks, on the other hand, well, they're non-existent, and that sucks because Radio Shack used to be the store to go to.
You like walking in any store, but you walk in the Radio Shack, you can smell it.
Yeah,
I think there's a Radio Shack out here somewhere. Because all the
it's
dead
not.
businesses from the U.S., they put them out here.
I don't know. Whatever happened to Toys R Us?
Oh, I got one over here in the mall.
Stop playing.
I'm not
There's a
joking.
Toys R Us in. No, hold
In
up. I got.
Robinson's McCullough.
Wow, that is insane. That's awesome. Yep, I haven't explored around. Oh, I will say this about Cebu: the difference between Cebu and Angela City. The roads, some of the roads here in Cebu, particularly in the city, like from the airport down to the South Bus Terminal, some of the roads they 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 need to be repaved. I can't say. Hold on. Oh, that's some good coffee right there. That is some good coffee. Yeah, man, just loving it out here. It's quiet, peaceful, and now that I look out the window, I see some lightning. It's funny because the other day, actually, it was yesterday, as a matter of fact, saw just a little bit of lightning, and all of a sudden the sky just opened up and was like, "Well, thanks for the warning."
Will, how far do you have to go to the water from where you're at?
There's actually two sorry stores that have they sell the water in the blue bins.
No, no,
But
I'm
what I do
talking the
is,
beach, the ocean,
oh,
water. How far are you from the
uh,
shore?
not that far. Like I'm 15 minutes from downtown, and downtown to the nearest beach is only like another 5 to 10 minutes, depending on which way you go. Like, let me see if I can pull this up.
Now, probably in the Cebu area, all the beaches are probably like touristy stuff. So is it kind of hard to get to
Not not down here because it's not. I haven't seen a lot of expats down in this area. As a matter of fact, on the bus ride from the South Bus Terminal home, I spotted one,
You had a
and he
sighting?
was an Australian guy. Yeah, I spotted one, and apparently there's two guys here in the subdivision. One of them's retired Navy, and I don't know who the other guy is, but they came by looking for me to introduce themselves, but I wasn't here. I wasn't in town.
So you got a place now where you plan on staying? I mean, is it like month to month? Did you have to do a lease? How's that work?
Not did a lease, but this is actually the second unit because the first unit there were some things that needed some attention,
Yeah, I
and
remember
I
you
just
having
wasn't.
issues with that one, first landlord. Huh?
Yeah, so I left that one, got to this one. This one is actually 500 pesos cheaper, so and everything works. There was an issue with the plumbing, but they took care of that and fixed that up virtually immediately. So I'm all right. It's a year lease, but the plan is to not stay here. Um, Got to do some repairs to my girl's family's house and go there. I'm still gonna have to maintain another unit, like probably this one or someplace else.
You're gonna move into the
For
family's house?
no,
I was about to say I'd stay far away from
I'll,
family.
I don't mind. It's just I like to be able to just you know
Have privacy.
have my not even that. It's just I personally I like to have my alone time, my quiet time. I
Mm.
love peace and quiet. So it'll kind of be like my little getaway.
Hmm.
So I'll be at the family's house for a while, maybe 3 4 days out of the week, and then come back to my quiet zone. So
You're gonna put some
good.
chicken on the grill.
So I don't hear any dogs or any roosters, Will. So you must be pretty well insulated where you're at.
Well, the dogs are somewhere in the subdivision. You hear them occasionally when they start barking or fighting because there's a bunch of them around here, but they must be on the front side because I don't see any of them around here. So they must be on the front on the main strip somewhere or down the way.
Have you done the thing about getting your Philippine driver's license yet?
Nope, I'm waiting till I get my ACRI card and then I'm gonna go down to the LTO and get that done. The the barangay hall is literally right outside the gate. Take a right and go to the end of the road, which is only like a 2 minute walk, and it's right there. Hey, there's a dog. There's one of like 12. Like I don't lost count. I don't know how many is here. What the hell is that?
An iCard,
Oh
ACR
yeah,
iCard.
yeah. That I'll be getting that as well when I do this visa extension.
What's the acronym for that? ACR something?
A AC. What the
ACR
hell is
iCard.
it?
Yeah, alien
Yeah,
iCard.
ACRI.
Alien something residency something.
Yeah.
You get that card if you're there for 6 months or more, or what?
90
3
days.
months or more.
Oh, three
Yeah.
months or more. Mm.
So when you get
Because
your
when you,
thing renewed, you're gonna have to pay for that.
yeah, that's $50. That's just a standard fee for it.
It's
So when you
So,
when you
7,000 something peso.
so when
yeah,
you
that's what, that's,
so when
go
you
ahead.
finish your next visa, which will be 6 months, then you apply for the card.
No, I can apply for it right when I do this extension because it'll already be 90 days.
Because
Because
they're
the
gonna make
first
you
one,
do it.
yeah, they're gonna make, yeah, it's the agency's gonna make me do it because when you first arrive, you get 30 days. Then I extend it again for another 30 days, and now this is the third extension.
Yeah.
Um,
Sorry.
so it'll be I'll have to get the ACRI card and then go to the LTO, get a Philippine driver's license, so that way I can
And each
basically.
time you extended, Will, how much was that each time?
Let me pull this up.
I
The
think
last
it's
time,
always different.
yeah, it is.
Is it vary by whatever barangay you're going to or
No,
whatever immigration office you're going to?
the last, the last time I did my extension, it was only 2,880 pesos.
And can you pay by card or do you have to pay in cash?
You can do either or at this agency.
Right. That's good.
Just shy of
Good to
60
know.
bucks.
Yeah, so it's not bad. It's not expensive. Like this, you got to make sure you keep your receipts because when they do your visa extension, they don't put the stamp in your passport. So what they do is they give you the receipt from the Bureau of Immigration, and then attached to it, it's basically a certification. And I am going to read exactly what it says. It says, "This is to certify that the name, y'all know my name,
Yeah.
the United States of America, was born on May 2nd, a citizen of the United States of America, does not appear in this Bureau's hold departure, blacklist, and watch list. Derogatory records as of 04 July at the time. Is issued. The certification is issued upon request of the subject of them's application process, and then it's verified by the lady's name, clerk district office.
Excuse me. Yeah.
And like I said, they give you.
I was thinking of just getting applying for a 3 month visa, but now I've seen how your visa process was done very easy.
Yeah,
Through
it's
Darrell's contact, I might do that instead of just going to the Filipino embassy here and applying. Just get a 30-day one or 28-day one.
they give you a 30-day visa on. Well, actually, it depends on the country's reciprocity. From But generally, it's an initial 30-day stamp. Um, and then after 30, like the week that your visa expires, you go someplace, whether you go through an agency or physically go down to the Bureau of Immigration down in Manila.
I'll do it. I'll do it through the same way you did it through Daryl, your contact in the agency, because I'm going to fly into Clark. I'm going to get a direct flight. Well, not a direct flight, but instead of flying into Manila, I'm going to fly into Clark, hang out with
Yeah,
Daryl for a few days, and then piss off, and then come back up and just do exactly the same as yourself.
Yeah, Gareth, where can you get those flights? Can you go from like Hong Kong or something straight into Clark?
Uh,
He said there were a couple international destinations. Maybe Hong Kong or Singapore was one of them. I don't know.
there's. Let's see.
And Gareth froze up. Hello, Maria. Hope you and Simon, the girls, are doing well.
All right. Oh,
Yeah, lost
we
him.
lost Brian. I'm
Maybe his
sure he'll
internet
be back.
messed up again.
Yep. His internet's messing up as if he was here in the Philippines already.
Yep. He's in training right now for that.
He still can't get fiber optics where he's at.
No, that
Even though it's buried in the
sucks.
ground, but they won't hook it up.
That's crazy. Like I'm on a P2P type of network here, and I actually did some research on how their network was set up here. It's pretty darn interesting, to say the least. It's nothing like a network setup in the U.S. It's it's much more simpler. However, even though it's fiber, I still prefer to have my own equipment, which I gotta go buy a new router. And Prime is back.
Yeah, the internet went off, so I'm on the phone data now. What was this thing, Kiko? Uh,
Flying into Clark from some international destination.
right. I looked on. I can't check because it's on my phone. I looked on a flight app. Um, I think it was Taiwan or somewhere. It was Dublin, some other country, and then straight into Clark. I'll look again. I'll let you know, but I can't check now because I'm
Yeah, I
using
thought I
the.
remembered Dice saying there was a couple international destinations, where you can go straight into Clark. That'd probably be your best bet.
Yeah, it makes it easier for Dice to pick me up and whatever. So instead of driving down to Manila, it's easier to just pick me up in Clark, and it's handy for me. So because I would have been
Let me
going
tell
up there
you.
if I flew into Manila, I would have been going up there in Galice anyway. So might as well fly into Clark. It's only what 10 minutes from his house,
Yeah, pretty much.
so
Pretty much.
makes things a lot
But
easier.
but Manila, let me tell you, when he picked
Yeah,
me up from Manila Airport, the traffic. The,
Is abysmal.
I know I drive like a bat out of hell, or as if
I've
I'm
seen you on the
batshit
bike.
crazy.
I've seen you on the bike.
But Manila, oh my god, it's like Need for Speed versus Forza versus I don't have a driver's license. I just know how to ride.
Hmm.
It's like the Wild West. Oh my god, it is insane.
You're insane on that bike.
I mean, I drive defensively,
Holy
so
shit!
I drive for myself and everyone else around me. I can almost predict what they're gonna do, and I execute.
I
If
yeah,
I see an
I
opening,
that time
I
that time you were on MacArthur's Avenue and you were doing a U-turn to go up to the pub. Shit, man. As soon as you got a break, you went in, then you went right, then you went left, then you went right. Jesus Christ!
yeah.
As soon as
It's
you got
either
over
it's
here, you
either
go to jail.
it's either you make your way in, you
Yeah,
make your way through traffic, or you just sit there and just put along.
you were gone.
No,
You left Dice behind you.
I mean, he's done that to me. Like, the matter of fact, what was it? A couple weeks ago, we go to leave the pub, and my phone fell off the mount that was on the bike on the scooter. I literally stopped, bent down, picked the phone up, sat on the bike, looked up, Dice was gone. I didn't know where he went. Lost him in traffic. And so I go back around. I'm like, all right, well, maybe he'll be sitting at the pub. Nope. I didn't see him. Went around the block. Didn't see him. So I was like, all right, well, at least we're going to the house, so I know how to get there. Now, there's a roundabout that's up the street from the pub, and it messes a lot of people up. I went right instead of left. So I had to basically double back, and I had to make a U-turn because the first stop, like, you can't make a U-turn there. And I was like, all right, cool. Well, I know where I'm at because if I go straight, I'm going straight to Clark. I know exactly where I'm at. So I found the opening, made a U-turn, came back around, and there's a Jollibee and a McDonald's. I cut in between the two, got right back out on the main strip by Walking Street, made the right, kept going. And I'm thinking I'll catch up to him. Apparently, Dice was coming down MacArthur Highway as I was going the other direction. He took the short way back. I took the long way back. So I get to the subdivision, and I'm sitting there, and I'm in the process of texting him that, I sent the picture of where I was, and I'm like, I don't even think he's got the phone with me. And sure enough, as I'm sitting there, here he comes pulling up. I was like, oh shit. It was like I beat him to the house, and I started to stop in Sing Sing at the little store right there, and go and get some stuff. But then I was like, no, because if I do that, then he'll miss me. He won't see the bike. But yeah, it worked out because we both knew we were coming back to the house, so I knew where I was going. I just took the long way because that was
Yeah.
the first thing that came to my mind. Was like, all right, I'm just gonna go this way.
Well, both of you guys are nuts on the bike. Fuck,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
guys. It was good viewing. Don't get me wrong. The videos were great, but man, you guys that I was watching, I said, "Holy shit, they're nuts!"
wow, yeah, I was stuck. That sucks. Let me tell you, being stuck in traffic in the Philippines, it doesn't matter where you are. It can suck. Matter of fact, because the last time, last week or the week before when I came back, like I said, I flew into Cebu, and then I took a cab from the airport to the Cebu South Terminal, bus terminal, and then caught a bus from the South Terminal down here. Well, we were trucking along just as fine, and all of a sudden we hit traffic. Come to find out, the reason we ended up hitting traffic for so long was because there was a semi truck that apparently broke down literally in the middle of the intersection trying to make a left turn. The trailer wheels or something just decided, I don't know, they either the brakes locked up on it or something, or they were sitting there banging on it trying to, I guess the brakes seized and the truck couldn't move. So it was literally blocking the northbound traffic and half of southbound traffic because it was just literally in the middle of the intersection. Now, the buses, let me tell you something about these buses. If you are over 5 foot 10 inches tall, good luck sitting you better sit in the back of the bus. I'm 6'2", and I had to sit literally at the back of the bus in the middle where the aisle is. Because to sit in any of the actual row seating, my knees were literally crushed up against the seat in front of me. And I was like,
So you're
nope,
saying
nope,
you're a
nope.
tall guy? You're just a tall guy.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, nope, I'm sitting in the back of the bus. I'm going to pull the Rosa Parks, back of the bus.
I remember when you were flying. And you were on the plane, and I was talking to you on the plane when you were going over. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
Went
Yep.
live, and
Heck
I
yeah.
was watching you on flight radar, and I'm sending you pictures of where you are. You says to me, "Hey, I think we're landed," and I sent you a picture. Yeah, you're on final approach.
Yeah, because it was like, because we
Coming
were
into
stuck.
Manila.
We, yeah, we were stuck doing circles for
Because you were
like
going
40
round and
minutes.
round and round. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I said, no,
I was like,
you're on final approach. You actually came out of the circles. You're on your way.
Well, I have
because it was
another
like,
question about how's your phone work? You just get a dual SIM card phone? Is that the way you did
um,
it, or? And do you have something like
No.
a Magic Jack where you have a U.S. number?
Well, when I first came over, I was using on my Note 10 because it's unlocked. I was using Google Fi, and I learned that Google Fi doesn't. It works here, but there are some areas, like even in Angela City, there were some areas that it was just completely dead. I couldn't get a signal for anything. That's why I ended up switching to Globe. But you can use Google Fi. Globe is okay. Smart. I haven't even activated my smart SIM card yet. I think what I'm gonna do is unlock my S22 Ultra or my iPhone. One of these two phones I'm gonna unlock, and I'm gonna go ahead and start using this as a backup. But if you have an unlocked phone, even if it's a dual SIM phone, that's even better because you can put smart SIM card in and Globe and just piggyback between the two. Um, but if you have a phone from the US, that's a GSM phone that takes a SIM card, just get it unlocked. You can either get it unlocked through the carrier or you can go to one of the many websites and have it unlocked. Because I remember back when I was deployed, my first deployment when I went to Bahrain, I had my this is gonna show my age here. The Tony Hawk Edition Sidekick. I had that thing unlocked the day I pulled into Bahrain. Went to the exchange, bought a. It was the name of the SIM card was called Rain. Put load on it, stuck the SIM card in the phone. It worked perfectly fine.
I tried putting
But yeah, you can.
a globe in my
And again,
Samsung phone, but it's locked and wouldn't even try to use it.
a
It's
question
invalid.
about like a Magic Jack or something to use. You know how your banks or whatever in the states will want to send you a text to give you your authorization number or whatever. Because you do something with your card and then the bank texts you. So to
Yep.
have like a U.S. number, do you have anything like Magic Jack, or does that present a problem to you?
No, I actually gave my bank my Philippine number, but as far as having a U.S. number, I use Skype, and I use a Skype number from the U.S.
Oh, okay.
Skype's connected to my phone and my computer, so anytime I get a text or a call, both my phone and the computer would ring, depending on if they're both logged in or not, and I can just simply answer the text or phone call from there. Skype is actually great because you don't even have to have a data plan you don't even have to have a cellular plan. As long as you got Wi-Fi, it'll work.
Yeah, Skype a free? Is that a free program to use that?
Skype is free. They have subscriptions to where you can get a Skype number and all that. It's really inexpensive. It's actually cheaper than having a phone plan, believe it or not. So as long as your phone can connect to Wi-Fi, you're good. Now if you are in the area where you can't get Wi-Fi, that's where having a data plan comes into play. That's why you would want to use um, say Globe Smart. Um, I would stay away from TM because TM will steal your load. My girlfriend has TM, and I literally watched her put load on that phone, and then not 5 minutes later, some of it was taken away. It was like we both looked at each other like,
You're gonna
"What do you
load it.
mean?"
You gotta load it with the promo first. If you don't load the promo, they'll just eat up all your money.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But Google Fi does work here. It just depends on the area. It depends on the area. Sometimes it's just like you'll have blackouts or you'll have dead spots or whatever. But for the most part, it worked. I would use Google Fi again. Absolutely. And Google Fi actually has a couple of data plans. I got to get a second fiber line in here. Oh my God. So Google Fi has a simply unlimited plan for $20 a month. Then they have unlimited plus, which is 40, and then they also have a pay as you go, which is 17 bucks each for each line, and $10 a gigabyte of data. I personally would just go with the unlimited plus. That's the one that I had. Um, Now, for international features, unlimited plus is definitely the way to go because the Philippines is actually covered under that plan. As a matter of fact, I am going to pin this. Where it goes. And that's it. Oh, shit. Now, if you go to it and you click on one, basically they're simply unlimited plan, or the unlimited plus is $65 a month. So it's comparable to some um, phone plans, but you're literally only paying for the plan. There's no hidden fees. Your bill is literally going to be the same every month. So, and for those that are interested, Google Fi does offer. You can buy a phone through them. Their latest phone that they have the S22 Ultra, which is you can do it for $33. You can do a plan on the phone where you pay monthly on the phone. There's a promo right now for the S22 Ultra where it's $33.33 a month for the phone, and it drops the price from $1199.99 to $799.99, and that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's the most expensive phone that they have. They even have the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. They got a couple of other Samsung phones, the Moto G, Pixel, obviously, because it's owned by Google. So for those iPhone lovers out there, yeah, good luck. Now here, but you can use Google Fi on an iPhone. Your iPhone just has to be unlocked. It has to be carrier unlocked or a global phone. So yeah. Jack, what you over there snacking on?
Chicken.
Mhm.
Oh, I would go to the store, but I'm still seeing some lightning, and just my luck, I'll go out there and go to head to the store and get rained on.
Mm.
So we're not gonna go do that. What I am gonna do instead is I've got this lovely pack of pancit. That shit's so good. It's so bad for you, but it's so good.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my God, I'm getting old. I can't even.
Hey, fellas, I'm gonna have to bail. I gotta take my mother to a doctor's appointment. So I'm glad I caught you, Will. Glad you're
Yes,
settled in.
sir.
Everything's going
Oh
well
yeah.
for you. You plan on
Yep.
staying there long term, right?
I don't plan on coming back to the U.S. except to
Do
update some
anything
stuff in
necessary.
physics, basically.
Right. I don't blame you. All right. Good to see you.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Thanks
All
for
right,
stopping
Kiko.
by.
Thanks.
All
Yeah,
right, so Kiko.
Gareth, if there's another one, let me know. Okay, just message me. I'll make it whenever I can. All right.
Don't
Roger
forget to
that.
sub. Don't forget to sub his channel.
Okay. Yeah, I might not do it right now, but I'll do it. And what's the name? Are you just use Will or
Will-Theta.
I'll send you the
Will
link.
Theta? Yeah,
I'll I'll
please. Okay, thank you.
I'll send it to your messenger.
Okay, Jack. Good seeing you again, Jack. Take
All right,
care, man. All
maybe
right.
two.
Kiko, later.
Bye, fellas.
Bye.
See ya. So, quick cost of living breakdown. Um, I don't even have to write it down because I know what everything is. So, on a monthly basis, rent is only 7,500 pesos. So that's a little less than 150 bucks. The water bill is only like four, not even four. It's like 9 pesos. Electric bill is about 14 pesos a month.
Let's go 14 pesos a month.
Yeah, so far there
Damn.
hasn't there hasn't been any higher than that. And I leave my computers on all the time. I'm not running aircon, so that's why it's not
I don't
through
want
the
to know how
roof.
much money.
Food, I spend. That's where a lot of money goes to is food. That's roughly $200 to $300 because well, I'm a carnivore. I eat a lot of meat,
Mm-hmm.
and fruits and vegetables are plentiful here. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So I spend less than 1,000 US dollars a month on bills, and
Not
then
bad.
there, and then of course there's other miscellaneous things, but we're all gonna have miscellaneous stuff. That's why I don't even factor that. Just that's just extra.
You think I get a buy a refrigerator?
I'm actually I was gonna order one online, but I've been persuaded to buy one from the Grand Mall
Yeah, make
simply
payments on it.
because no fuck no.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
it's like 200 bucks for the one that I want. I don't need a big ass refrigerator. And if I got a big ass refrigerator, that would require me to go out and buy a deep freezer
Mm-hmm.
because no, let's face it. If I had a big, and the other reason I want a big ass refrigerator is because we have brownouts a lot, and yeah, the last thing I want is to have a fridge full of food, and say the brownout lasts longer than 6 hours, and that shit goes bad. So,
Uh, Anna, have you looked into one of those things that Daryl has? Those
solar generators.
yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get one or two of those as well.
How long do they last once they're charged up? Like the one that Daryl has, how long does that last?
Pretty much all night
Is that
because
12?
that anywhere from 12 to 18 hours, I guess. Because what happens is even though there's a brownout at the pub, everything still they can still do karaoke and the band can still play and everything like it was you know like nothing happened. But he's got two. He's got two there. He's got one upstairs and one downstairs. So everything just still works like normal. It's really awesome. I need to get one or two of those myself. Prime froze.
Internet with again.
Yep. I'm actually glad mines hadn't started acting up because mines tend to do that from time to time. And I say that as, yep, he's gone.
And just like that.
I'll tell you, there's one place I wanted to go. I never actually, and my sister said that she should have sent me there first before I came out here. Was Hawaii.
Uh-huh.
Right, she said she should have sent me to Hawaii first, but I never made it. So it's all good. I'll get there one of these days. I want to check out Guam, although I know Guam is pretty expensive, but it's not that far from here. But when I do my visa run, I'm most likely going to go to Singapore. I was thinking, I was thinking Vietnam or Thailand or Taiwan first, but
You go to Russia.
uh, yeah, right. I could go to Russia actually,
I heard North Korea's a
but
nice place.
actually, North Korea is nice. It actually is really nice, and South Korea.
If you can
But
get out of it.
yeah, no, you can get into South Korea easy. North Korea, well,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I
I
wouldn't
don't
try
know.
that just yet. I wouldn't try that. But no, I was thinking Singapore first. Spend a couple of days there because they say you have to leave the country for 24 hours. Well, if I'm gonna go to Singapore, I might as well stay there 2 days, 3 days maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Check out the sights, but I still have some time to figure that out. I still got 33 months to go
Hmm.
before I have to go and take that
Yeah.
trip.
Yo, visa run.
Yep, little visa runs, what they call it. So fine by me. I am um, professor's awake.
Like, like talking to his girl.
Nope, she's not online. Yep, that's a lie. Yes, she is.
Yeah. He's like, where you at?
So it's what, almost nine, eight, seven. So it's about almost 6 in the morning for him. Didn't help that I woke him up.
Keep going.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man. Just loving it out here in the Philippines. And I swear, everybody in the subdivision has kids. Everybody. Everybody's got kids. You can probably hear them outside. There's like two, four, five of them out there right now. One on the scooter that just rolled by. Well, everybody's got kids out here.
Hmm.
Now, some there's quite a few Chinese car companies out here, like MG. Then
Mm-hmm.
there's Geely, and there's a couple of other ones. Now, some people would say, "Oh, Chinese cars are cheap." Bullshit. These some bitches is well over 20 grand.
Mm-hmm.
I know because I was just looking through them. I was just looking at them recently because I was thinking of getting a car. I don't feel like paying 20 grand for no damn Geely or no damn MG. I mean, hell, even Suzuki got a little SUV called the Jimny.
Jimny.
That's some,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that little son of a bitch is about 30 grand.
Yeah, that's way too expensive for something that small.
Yeah, that thing is small. It's actually, what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the old Suzuki Samurai or Geo
Mm-hmm.
Tracker.
Or
Them
the
little things were,
sidekick or whatever it's called.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Suzuki Sidekick. Yeah, they had the Suzuki Sidekick. Then they had the Geo Tracker. Them things were phenomenal in the store, in the snow. You couldn't get them things stuck. All you do is
Mm-hmm.
put it in four low or four high and just go because
Mm-hmm.
they were light, super duper light. You couldn't. I mean, if you got that thing stuck, you just didn't know how to drive
Mm-hmm.
because I've been in them things in the snow to where anything else would have been stuck. Four wheel drive or not, you just would have been stuck. But this little thing, because it was so light, all four wheels just spun and you just spun your way up out of there.
I've seen
Unless you were
a
down.
couple Jeep, a couple newer Jeep Grand Cherokees back home, stuck in about an inch of snow and ice. I'm like, what? Like brand
I've,
new. So
yeah.
as well, my 97, 98 Blazer with a strap to it, throw it in four alone, just walk it right out of there.
Look, I seen
I ended up pulling a Jeep out of a ditch with my Blazer.
a couple years ago, and when I was in Florida, uh, I'm trying to remember the hurricane. The last one we had, not the last one. Was it Matthew or Irma? Irma. That's what Hurricane Irma. So apparently, I had some interesting neighbors that decided they were going to take their Chevy Cavalier station wagon out in the middle of a hurricane. Mind you, they were in a parking lot. They were parked nose in to the parking space, right? I'm in my living room, and all of a sudden I just hear whoa, 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 whoa. I'm like, all right, who's outside with a lifted pickup truck just having a blast? I open the door, no truck. What do I see? This little ass Cavalier in the middle of the little grass, stuck, just shooting water up because they were stuck. Why the fuck did they decide to go forwards instead of just backing up is beyond me, even though the parking lot was flooded. But that's not the funny part. The funny part was the next morning, they were trying to pull this thing out with a two-door Ford Escort.
Oh, come on.
I was like, what in the methamphetamine is going on here? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's right. That's what you guys were trying to do. I did not miss the banana brie that I've seen in Florida. Mm-mm,
The
I
the
did
Florida
not
man
miss it.
stories
Man, look, every time
and
I turn around,
alligators
Florida
through
man this.
windows.
But that's not even the worst part. What's up with the story about this chick who's taking this guy to court, suing him for $10,000 because she didn't like the way the date ended?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
Emotional distress or something like that.
when did that become a thing? You take people to court because you don't like the way a date ended?
And she's probably one of those sue crazy, sue happy people. Always
Look,
suing somebody, trying to get some money.
that's what, and apparently that's not the first time she's done that. But I'm just like, what is wrong with people?
Hmm.
I don't know what social media network these
And she pulled a
fools.
knife out on him.
See, exactly. And like I said, I don't know what social media platform these fools decided to they let go to their head. It's ridiculous. Oh, they're looking for
She
their
went for
lacrosse
what she
ball.
called it in one court.
She's gonna lose. I'm surprised the
Hmm.
judge didn't throw it out.
Hmm. And the judge is like talking to her for like 20 minutes trying to tell her you're in the wrong court.
It's crazy. I don't know what the world is coming to.
Or what she's smoking.
No, that ain't something you smoke. That's definitely something you huff out of a plastic bag or something.
Hmm.
Because that is just insane.
You message professor.
Yeah. Let me send Professor the link. If there's one thing I miss is really stupid fast internet.
Hmm.
But I got a trick for that. Oh, and I found out on this particular type of network, Wi-Fi 6 devices will not work right.
Hmm.
So that means no Cisco equipment for me, no Ubiquity equipment for me, because it won't work on these networks.
Hmm.
Oh well. Super running iced tea.
You turn that cake song to a MIDI file with karaoke.
Do what?
Turn the cake song into a MIDI file with karaoke.
No, I'm actually I'm actually working on another song. It's not nowhere near as raunchy. It's actually on the opposite end of that spectrum.
That's the funnest, raunchiest song I ever heard in my life.
I mean, I would play it, but I don't know if Maria has the kids around. So, no. Not going to, not going to play that. Huh? I think my sister's trying to come up, but her, the voice is not so. The voice not connected. What? There's Professor. There is the professor.
What had that? I'm over here talking
What
to
it
Jonah
is.
about some fucking uniforms.
What
School about to
is
kick off in August and shit. Well, I'm thinking we supposed to get this cheese before fucking Monday though.
That would be nice.
Well, yeah, because I'm thinking like this. Don't no motherfucking government employee come in on Monday and start issuing out checks because the money should be there by at least Saturday. You know what I mean?
Hey,
If they don't kick it out on Friday for Monday, you know what I mean? They ain't coming in on Monday to do it. They never do it. I usually get my shit on Saturday when the first drop like this.
I don't know. Well, I
I
guess we'll
need some.
find out.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, it ain't no big deal. Just one more motherfucking day to wait because we need some cheese. How you gonna make grilled cheese without cheese?
I mean, you'd be surprised.
With some bullshit. You'll put some
it?
mayonnaise in that motherfucker.
No, what you do is you get the can of cheese that you would put on the damn crackers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mm.
They ain't gonna work. You see a motherfucker frying his fucking grilled cheese with mayonnaise?
What the
Yeah, he put
fuck?
mayonnaise in the pan and shit, and then he fry it with mayonnaise.
I've seen that
Yeah.
before. I never tried it.
You seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? Making it.
That's crazy.
Why don't you just pour some motherfucking WD-40 in there? Let me see what this girl hollering about. She over there, she over there yelling at the damn seamstress because the lady made us some slip covers, right, that don't come all the way down to the fucking floor and shit. And she over there going fucking berserk.
Yeah, you might
Going for
want to.
But
broke
you
You might.
know, she
You might
should
have to
know
do
her.
more comment on that.
Yeah, she should know her craft. You know, she should have measured it properly. That way, she knows she got hang and shit. But she didn't do it that way because you got to tuck some of the shit back in the back of the chair, right? But it don't fall like that. So she over there beside herself and shit. I'm like, well, that's what you get for dealing with fly by night motherfuckers. I'm trying to do the sister a solid by giving her some work, and she ain't doing her job. That's like me making a pair of pants and one leg longer than the other one. That ain't gonna work.
I mean, hey, you can try it, but what you do, right? What you do, right? You do the old school LL. You take the left pants leg and cut it just below the knee, so make them look like they holding.
Right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna cut both of the motherfuckers up. That I thought you said you wanted shorts, not slacks. Yeah, right,
No, you cut them both short and be like, "Hey, you said you wanted capris."
right, right,
Mhm.
right.
And if those was it the cholo shirt shorts?
Yeah. Well, the girlie over there tripping and shit. I'll get back with y'all when I get with her ass and shit.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Trying to find this elusive lighter. Them motherfuckers better put that cheese in it tomorrow. I know. I be looking for this motherfucker. I got everything out in front of me. As soon as you go look for the motherfucker, it's just looking at you. Everybody got one lighter.
No, I got two.
You got two.
I got two.
I got two, but the other one's in the car. So if I had to run out there in my skivvies and shit to get that other motherfucker, I will.
Oh man, I always kept one in the car, right in the daggone driver's door, just in case.
Word. Y'all fucking with me, waking me up. Before I came up again, I just had a Navy dream, Will.
Uh oh.
Yeah. I was hollering at the boys and shit on the boat and shit, telling everybody, yeah, man, my 15 years is in, I'm out. Then, because the boat was going to pull out for a couple of days. I'm stuck on the boat and shit. I jumped ship, got on the barge, got the fuck off the boat before it went out. That's a crazy dream.
Hell yeah.
Dreaming about the Navy. That's why I'm dreaming about my cheese.
Cheddar, cheddar cheese, like cheddar Bob.
I'm telling you. Yeah, Queer Paul said he ain't getting no cheese. He waiting on his retirement and his VA.
Damn.
And he ain't get
You know,
shit.
somebody over there messing up.
Yeah, but that's what they do when it come on first on a Monday and shit. I'm pretty sure we'll get it by Saturday because last time they did this shit and we got it on Saturday.
It makes no difference to me. Whenever it gets there, it gets there. But
Right?
I tell you what, I just can't wait to get back to Angeles City. I got some things to do. Extend this visa,
All right.
and then go to the pub, get me an S&B and some wings. Oh, and I'm definitely going back to Century Hotel for that daggone buffet.
Mm,
That $5.99 buffet. Oh, it's going down. It's
damn.
going down.
And Girlie got all her kids about to start school too, right? I'd be like, time to move. I'm coming out of Cebu. That would be me. I'm like, nah, I need to be near Manila. I'm gonna be near Manila. You know what I mean? I can say that other cheese back and forth in the plane.
It's I don't know. It's kind of a hit or miss. I was gonna say Manila's a bit more expensive than Cebu, but at the same time, it depends on the area. Because if
Yeah.
you're in Manila, like if you anywhere near Makati, BGC, oh,
Oh
you
yeah.
getting in the pockets. You getting in the pockets the whole way.
Mm,
But outside of Metro Manila, like in areas like Pasig or whatever, the only thing you got to worry about is the traffic, the noise, high ass electric for no good reason.
mm. You ain't gotta worry about that constant brownouts over there when you're in the mix. And the city don't even see them shits.
I ain't
They
having a
no,
brown
they
on.
no, they do. They have brownouts. Usually it's during a thunderstorm though.
Yeah.
It's usually in a thunderstorm. Like here, like I said yesterday, I was gonna do this live stream, but they somebody messed up, and they was working on the power lines all day, and like I said, somebody messed up the internet lines, the main internet line that comes into the subdivision. I don't know how the hell they managed to do that, or maybe they moved it, or I don't know. But it was insane.
All right.
And I tried to actually go outside in the beginning and shoot video of the certain parts of the subdivision, but cell signal out here is cell signal out in this area is horrible. Like I only got maybe not even 200 feet in each direction before it started cutting out on me. I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm going back into the homestead and doing it from here.
All right.
So it's all good. It is what a TI is.
All right.
Hey,
JoJo.
bro.
What's up, sis?
Oh, it's going good now.
I was wondering what the hell was going on because it kept saying your phone was not connected. I'm like, huh? That doesn't make
Uh,
any sense.
no, I had a lot of auto blocks that I had to move around.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Once I get that all
What's up,
sorted out,
JoJo?
we're good. Oh my
This
God.
is my little sis, one of them.
Hey,
What's going on?
it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not about to show you all my crazy looking face. It's early in the morning for me. Oh yeah.
Well,
Y'all were talking
it's
about getting kids ready for school. I was getting mine ready for school.
I mean, it's only
Uh-oh.
9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
There go Jonah.
Not well,
I
not
was
even
up much
9:30.
earlier than this, bro.
Oh, I believe it. I
Yeah.
believe it.
Yeah.
You are always up early as ever.
Always. Always. These kids don't give you a break. Nope. No. First thing in the morning, Gabriel asked me, "Oh, can I watch Lego blocks on YouTube?" Very first thing, gotta wake up early in the morning to watch some Lego blocks. Of all things to watch. Doesn't want any superheroes. Nope. He just wants to watch some person build Legos on YouTube. Okay.
I mean, it's better than Paw Patrol
Ah,
or Peppa Pig.
oh, no, that's a step up from Peppa Pig for sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're over that mess. Thank God.
I
Yeah.
mean, Peppa Pig is cool and all because, like, I guess kids are learning English from it, but it's pretty interesting. Like my niece to watch her literally learn how to speak Spanish from watching Dora the Explorer.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And on her tablet, she will literally be listening to it in Spanish and will
Oh,
Uh-oh.
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 He was
Will
talking
wants to.
about those connection issues.
Mm-hmm.
This is what he's talking about.
I hate when that happens.
Oh,
Jesus,
yeah. It happens.
for sure.
and
Here you
I'm
are,
back.
bro. Bro,
And
y'all need to get some dang solar panels on the top of that house. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. Not some little dinky, 100-watt panel on the side of the yard. You need like something on the roof. Like 2 or 3 panels will do it.
I just need I just need
Yeah.
I just need 1,000 watt panels
Mhm.
and then I'm good.
Yeah, it's
And that
only like two or
actually
three. You'll be all right. It's not that much. It's like 5 grand, I think.
that's not bad at all. It's
Uh-uh.
actually cheap. It's actually cheaper over here.
It is. And I told you, look in the Honda. Honda has those lifetime warranties.
Yeah, that's right. That's
In the
right.
US, it's only 25 years, but if we are in the Asian country, it's lifetime.
They say 25 years in the states, but here it might you might double that to 50.
Hmm. Oh, there's this lifetime overseas. They don't care. Break, you know, 60 years from now, they'd still replace it. Okay.
Awesome music.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. You quickly see how much of a money market the US is to the rest of the world. It's like, oh, we
Mm-hmm.
got to sell to all the Americans
Yep.
and
Oh
make
wow.
ourselves a profit. And you get to see that firsthand out in the Philippines. Yeah.
Dollar signs.
Can you put your plate in the sink, please? Okay, thank you. If you want to try
Yeah.
Minecraft, we'll get it on.
You know, it's funny how Minecraft literally started as a PC, uh, not even really a game, but just like something to do,
Hmm.
and it evolved to where you can buy that on all sorts of game systems. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a multi-platform revolution there. Did you know that the creepers, right, those green things, was actually a code that's gone haywire? It was supposed to be a pig, but it just kept evolving itself into like a mini virus inside. So that's why they call it a creeper. Because eventually it just,
Oh,
boom, breaks apart.
that's interesting.
That was pretty interesting to see that. There's an actual docu-series about Minecraft that we had to watch off of YouTube because Gabriel wouldn't let it go. He's like, "Yep, I have to watch it, Mom. I'm not gonna let it go until we put it on and we watch all about Minecraft." And I was like, "Oh God,
I
don't
saw
now."
that. I didn't watch it, but I saw um, an ad for it and was just like, nope, I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that.
Dude, we watched who was it? Meme watched the kids for one night, and we actually went out to see Nope, which is awesome.
No,
Like my brother, yeah, Anthony, my little brother Anthony told me about it, and then I told Nick because I was like, I wanted to see a movie in theaters that we would like guaranteed, and I don't want to waste. And I heard mixed reviews about Love and Thunder, so I told my husband like, okay, we're spending quite a pretty penny going to the movie theaters here. I want to watch a movie that I know I'm gonna like.
well.
Yeah, so Jordan Peele, I think, was who made this. So my husband explains the movie like this. He sums it up as he felt like it was a Shyamalan, film with a sense of humor. And I was like, no way. But the more I think about it, the more accurate it's becoming. Um, the way he thought about things. And I was like, yeah, it's supposed to be a horror movie, but we were bawling the entire time. Like literally, this alien creature just ate a bunch of people and took a dump of their entrails over this guy's house.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, bro. I told my little brother about it, and he goes, hey, come on, be nice. I told my little brother about it, and he's like, oh, okay, he'll actually spend some money on it. Of course he's not. He's a baby. He's 1.5 years old, and he's got one of your boots on his feet because he likes you. He's playing with you. You have to understand that. That's how babies play.
Oh,
You were playing
there's
it.
a. You didn't
Just calm
hear
down.
the song that I posted the other day.
Which
Hey,
song?
yeah, if you're gonna play that song, you totally want to have on earbuds so that the
Yeah.
kids don't hear it.
Oh, dear Lord, bro.
Oh, dear Lord, he had no parts of that.
Oh, jeez.
You have to go to church and make a debt payment.
Let me find the.
Well,
Is it
fell
the
out.
headphones? I don't know if they're on or not, but
Yeah, you dropped out,
oh,
but
I
I
got
got you.
out. Oh, okay. Well, the kids are like going wild in the background.
I just sent it to you in Messenger. I'm,
The
I'm, I'm,
YouTube or the original?
Kevin thinks we're playing that.
no, not the original.
I'm trying to get it to the headset earpiece. Hmm.
Oh, I found it, Kevin.
What happened here? Oh, here we go.
Hold on, there it is finally.
Yeah, the cake song. Yeah, I heard that the other day. Oh my god, bro.
You
I was
see
like,
what
I was like
happened
lo-fi,
was
but I was not expecting that. That's like lo-fi with the humor. I was like,
Did you end up
yeah.
taking a shower after you heard that song?
Oh my god. Yeah. It's like, what the heck? Did they
see
have
what
they have a lot of beauty pageants over there too, don't they?
yeah, and I happen to know Miss World runner up 2021 or
Oh,
2020.
that's awesome.
Well, I don't know her physically, like I know her mom.
Oh wow.
Because every time she comes home, it's like I always miss her.
You
But
always
yeah,
miss it, but you get to see the mom.
yeah, you know Beth, right? The one who's running for Florida Petite
For TV.
from Chronic.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how she's doing with it.
Oh my god. I don't know. I haven't had very much time to check on anything beyond the kids right now. When they say they literally take up all your time, bro, they do. It's kind of scary.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
yeah. I'm not gonna go down that road just yet
mhm.
until I know. Um,
I am telling you for sure, planning is such a good idea. But I never
uh,
knew in the parent community that you can get so much crap for free. Like you can get cribs, you can get car seats, you can get like all these ticket items that I never thought, you could afford. And I realized, I'm one of those parents who like sell it for dirt cheap to get it out of my house because I'd like some space back. We just sold the crib for like $20 and I gave away the mattress with it. And then people were flocking trying to get it. And I was like, well, I sold that. And then I sold a double stroller too. The kids outgrew it. That thing sold within hours. Unbelievable. And I was like, I gave away dirt cheap because I was like, get it out of my house. I don't want to look at it anymore. I'm tired. I like my garage back.
oh, shit.
I'm like, crap. Yeah, but what you really sacrifice is literally space and crap. That's it. Everything else is, kids are a lot more affordable than you think. I didn't expect that at first. And of course, we worked. You saw how hard we worked to save for these whole, plans in the long run. When we end up just saving now. So that helps a lot. We got a college fund open for him. But I found
Nice.
out Gabriel has been tested academically. He's above his grade level. So he started kindergarten already reading. And
Awesome.
I have a feeling he's going to be bored and start ruckus in class again. So that's what I'm really worried about, is getting that behavior under
Oh, so
wraps.
you're gonna pull. So he's gonna
Gabriel,
pull a
so
me.
fine. You're the oldest. You need to think things through and talk. But yeah,
So he's gonna pull a me.
no. What is he trying to play with you? Hey, can I see that, baby? Here, here. Did you put Minecraft in? Yes or no? No. All right, can you do me a favor and put Minecraft in? Put it in. And then there's a little button here you push. Okay. It'll take one out. Go ahead. Take the first one out. Okay. All right. The case. Okay, thank you, buddy. All right, now go put that in. Up a little bit. Until you put it in the slot. Teaching a kid to put a game in a PS4. Interesting. Okay. Here you go. Now go to Minecraft and click the button. You could be either the skeleton or the piggy. But I think your game save is under the piggy. Okay. Sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah. But yeah, we were doing the budget the other day, and I just realized the most expensive thing we ever spent on was actually the birth of the children. After that, it's just, everything's a lot cheaper. And I bet in your area, I bet it's even more cheaper because of the exchange rate.
Well,
And,
it depends. It depends. Some products are cheaper and others are more expensive. Like for
Oh,
instance, any like a lot of the foods and stuff from the U that we have in the U.S. like Snickers bars and stuff like that. Some of it's a bit expensive depending on where you go.
mm,
Um, and actually, that's even if you can find it because there's also like other brands that
right.
it might look the same, but not.
Interesting. In Hong Kong, other brother Jeff, he
Yeah.
he came back to the States because he was doing like dual schooling. His mom invested in an English education so he can get a leg up on European companies, back at home. So after college, and everything goes back at home. He was packing a suitcase full of hamburger helper boxes. And I'm like, bro, why are you buying all this hamburger helper? And he goes, we don't even have beef stroganoff back at home. And I'm like, what? And he tells me legit in China, they don't have anything like that. So for him to bring back the hamburger helper, he can sell them like, equivalent to $30 a box to fit into mommies who want to try beef stroganoff for dinner that night. And I was like,
That's crazy.
yeah, it was crazy. But he goes, that's how he's been, paying his mom back, for his education over here in the U.S. And I was like, dude, that's pretty genius if you ask me. He goes, if you think you're going to help you make money, and she's like, yeah, you can. You can go grab all those hamburger helper boxes. Here's a few hundred. Go get it done. And I was like, oh my gosh,
Speaking of hamburger helper, my ass is
hmm
about to go make something to eat.
right?
I'm about to go make something to eat
But
and
that's just
call it quits
interesting.
for the evening.
So, like, if we send you a care package to Snickers bar, I mean, like, would that be if you sell it maybe 50 cents less than the stores in the area? I bet you can make a little profit there, couldn't you? That'd be funny.
Probably. What the hell? Oh, my neighbor's home. Of course, I got this van. But yep, I'm getting ready to cut this live stream a little short and go make me something to eat because I am hungry.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I need some pancit in my life. Huh,
You
You
cook
say
on your little
tacos.
stool. Ooh.
yep.
Well, I don't know what you guys are thinking about green living going forward, but it's a really good start.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely gonna have a little urban garden going, but right now I'm going to get something to eat.
Hmm.
So
All
I
right,
will holla at you in a little bit.
we'll be on my backstage.
Yep. We're gonna migrate over
Hmm.
and I'll hit you back in a few minutes, sis.
Okay.
Guys, I'll be backstage.
I understand. Okay.
Thank everybody for coming out for my first live stream. Appreciate the support.
No
Yeah.
worries, mate.
And I will catch you all on the flip side.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right.
But we'll talk to you later, bro. Love ya.
Love you too.
Bye.
Bye, bye,
Bye.
Jay.
Bye.